Americans are tapping out. More Americans than ever are tapping into their 401k to keep from tapping out. 2.8% of 5 million Vanguard users have touched their 401k for medical, eviction, foreclosure, and food. I want us to really think about that. 2.8% of 5 million people that use Vanguard have tapped into their 401k for medical bills, eviction, foreclosures, and food. That means they don't even got money for medical bills, to keep from getting evicted, foreclosure, and something basic as food. Most Americans, their 401k is their largest pot of cash that they will ever have. People are now going into that. Of the 401k, you also got to pay income tax on that withdrawal. And then you have to pay the 10% fee for taking that out. So even if you maxed and took the $50,000 out, you now got to pay the income tax on the $50,000 and the 10% of your money. It's called hardship withdrawals, y'all. America knows we're in hard times. The government knows we're in hard times. Why do you have to be penalized for pulling out your 401k or your IRA for survival? Why? The lion will always be the aggressor if the hunter got to tell a story. The same job that tells you not to take the lunch break at a certain time, the same job that penalizes you for coming to work late, the same job that is inconsiderate about any emergency you have in life, you telling me that job is going to take care of you in retirement? The same job. The same job that you don't like to go to every morning. The same job that you got to sit in the car when you get home and decompress from. You telling me that job going to take care of you in retirement? You telling me that job got your best interests at heart? You telling me that job care more about your financial well-being in the future when you are no longer an asset to it than you? That's what you telling me. I don't think so. The same job that when you are sick will threaten to fire you. The same job that tells you no more paid leave. The same job that tells you get off my clock. The same job that tells you that. You telling me that job got your best interests at heart? I don't think so. But I think it's because we don't know no better. It's because I think we fear stepping out because we're not equipped with the knowledge. And so because we're not equipped, we're not able to go further. I just want us to understand that we're in a time and place where financial literacy is the thing that will save us.
So that was the day's video. Bruh, that's Trap, man. Like I didn't want to put my reactions in the middle of the video after he made each point because when Trap cooking, you gotta let Trap cook. But he made some very, very interesting points, and it's a lot to unpack here. So I mean, he put me on the idea that the 401k is a trap. Now I will say, I think it depends on how you use it and how you approach it, your approach to it. So most companies give you the match, 3%, 4%, 5%, 6%. I think we should max out at the match. Let that be it. And then you take whatever else you was going to invest and you put that in index funds, ETFs, mutual funds. That's going to be my new plan. Because Dave Ramsey, I listen to a lot of Dave Ramsey, and what he lives by is, as part of his baby steps after you get out of debt, he wants you to invest 15% of your earnings into your 401k or IRA. And considering the fact of what Trap is saying here, like they penalize you for withdrawing your own money. And the parallel he's trying to make is, instead of giving that money to them and trusting them with your money, the same job that asks you to come to work 2 days after you have a baby, the same job that yell at you and threaten to fire you if you call off, that job is supposed to have your best interests at heart. And I love that he made that point. But like I said, somebody like me, I've withdrawn my share of 401ks. I have. I did one in 2020 to get the down payment for my house. And I kind of cut corners and took the easy way by withdrawing out of my 401k instead of saving the money. But that 30K I took out, I had to pay, obviously, the tax on it. And then I had to turn around and pay the IRS a 10% penalty. So not only, and that's one side of it. The other side of it is, had I let that money mature till I was 66 or 65, that 30K would have been, with an 8% growth rate, about 320K. So I think that's a major, massive point that we got to understand is to me, 401ks are only as good as you make them. But to let that be your only avenue for wealth and retirement, I think it's insane, especially in this climate, and especially what we've seen what happened with certain things with the market. So that's today's video. If you don't never watch Wall Street Trappers videos, go check him out. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff, do what you got to do, and support the channel. I'll catch up to y'all.